This week, Siskel and Ebert review new caped crusader Val Kilmer battling supervillains Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones in Batman Forever. Harvey Keitel and William Hurt play battered Brooklynites in Smoke, plus a special report on this year's Cannes Film Festival.
The signal, sir.
I've left Wayne Enterprises en route to the Batcave.
Val Kilmer replaces Michael Keaton as the Dark Knight in Batman Forever, battling Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones in the third adventure in the series. And Batman Forever is one of the big summer movies we'll be reviewing this week on Siskel and Ebert, along with a report on the Cannes Film Festival and also a review of new pictures starring Harvey Keitel and William Hurt, and a drama about a woman who becomes convinced that the very air around her is poisoned with chemicals. I'm Gene Siskel of the Chicago Tribune.
And I'm Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. Our first movie is Batman Forever, the latest in the enormously successful series of films that attempt to cross a comic book superhero with the shadows and mysteries of film noir. The new Batman is Val Kilmer, who finds he's very attractive to Dr. Chase Meridian, an abnormal psychologist played by Nicole Kidman.
I read your work. Insightful. Naive, but insightful.
I'm flattered. Not every girl makes a superhero's night table.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in Gotham City, two villains lay their plans. Two-Face, a former DA gone wrong, is played by Tommy Lee Jones. And the Riddler is Jim Carrey, looking a lot like his character in The Mask here, as he explains his plans to drain the city's collective IQ straight into his own brain.
You will help me steal production capital so I can put a box on every TV in town and become Gotham's cleverest carbon-based life form. And in return, is everybody paying attention? I will help you solve the greatest riddle of all, the mother of all riddles. Who is Batman?
The original comic books were about Batman and Robin, but the first two movies had no Robin. This one does. An orphaned acrobat played by Chris O'Donnell, who's taken in by a well-meaning Bruce Wayne, and soon discovers that his host has a secret life as Batman.
Who's your tailor?
Meanwhile, the budding attraction between the sexy Dr. Meridian and Batman continues to grow, maybe because she's attracted to his costume.
You trying to get under my cape, Doctor?
A girl can't live by psychoses alone.
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
Batman Forever is a great-looking movie, and it's entertaining, but somehow this series keeps on missing the boat. Batman is the most fascinating and mysterious of all the comic book superheroes, and he's about more than simply action and special effects and colorful villains. Batman Forever is basically just a very good-looking comic book movie, and I think Batman deserves more and better.
It's funny, I've been having a strange reaction to this picture. I liked it while I was watching it, and as soon as it was over, it didn't mean anything to me. And as the days have gone on, it's meant even less, if that's possible. I'm recommending the picture because I can't deny that while I was watching it, I thought the dialogue was very funny. I thought that Jim Carrey, sometimes he goes over the top, but that's Jim Carrey. And I thought also that Nicole Kidman those scenes were really appealing, and they do hint at the fetishistic side, if you will, of Batman. There is a little bit of that going on there. So I'm sort of caught in the middle, but I liked it while I was watching it. The way that they juggle the five characters here is pretty impressive because they're all given enough screen time, except maybe Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, one thing that happens is that maybe because Jim Carrey is so hot right now, the Riddler kind of takes over the picture and maybe even has as much screen time or almost as much as Batman himself. I cannot quite recommend this movie. And yet I do think it's better than the previous one, Batman Returns. It's kind of in that middle area, and as you observed, it doesn't really have any resonance.
No.
It's kind of like it's a 2 hour and whatever it is, 3-minute movie.
A lot of good scenes and no
2 hours and 5 minutes after it starts, You're thinking about something else.
Okay, let's think about something. A split vote on Batman Forever. I liked it more than Roger. Good characters, I think, in a forgettable story.